Jeff, let me tell you a story.
Yes, what's up, Dave?
I was sitting there, playing video games, playing the 2020 hit Among Us with our entire friend group. Okay,
Yeah, except for me, because
except for you, who was busy playing Rocket League. Okay, and so I was sitting there, and I was like, I'm just gonna grab a beer out of the fridge. That's cool. So I drink a beer. I grabbed a Coors Banquet out of the fridge because Curtis likes those, and I drank that. It was great. And I was like, man, I drink that really fast. I could use another beer. So I go to the fridge, and I look in the fridge and go, oh, look, a Miller Lite. Reach into the fridge, pull it out, twist the cap off, and look at the bottle that I pulled out of the fridge and go, that's not a Miller Lite. That's the one Hershey beer that Jeff gave me. And I can't drink this without putting it up on the Snack Network. Welcome back to the Snack Network. My name is Dave Moore. Joining me is Jeff Daly. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Dave. Hey, I'm working remotely, so apologize for the quality.
This is my fault for opening a beer that I should not have opened early.
It's okay. There's been a few times where I've pulled out beers, almost open it, look at it like, oh, wait, no, I put it back.
Yeah, like, yeah. Like, And as soon as I open it, I go, do I just drink it? Like, do I do the wrong thing and just go, Jeff and I lose an episode. I'll really appreciate this beer that Jeff gave me, but we just won't put up a video. It'll be fine. And then I'm like, but I can't do that. And so I'm like playing Among Us, and I'm like, I can't drink it. How do I get out of this Among Us game? Like, is Jeff still awake? Now it's 2 a.m. Is Jeff still awake?
You actually texted me right after I joined something in a game and I couldn't get out for an hour.
Yeah, so now we're sitting here and it's like super late. It's the latest we've ever recorded. I haven't even I put the cap back on it. I haven't even smelled it. But I was like, the cap won't keep it fresh enough. Like I can't just leave it till tomorrow. And I'm also not going to text Jeff and be like, Jeff, as early as we possibly can in the morning, get up and we'll try it.
Because you know, on the weekends I stay up late.
Yeah, and we're not going to drink a beer at like 8 a.m.
Good start to the day. Good start to the day.
So Jeff, I'm so excited. I haven't even smelled it. I was so tempted as soon as I cracked this baby open.
I know, right? Yuengling Hershey's Porter.
Oh man,
it's the Hershey's Porter.
Oh, it sounds so good. I'm just gonna bring this to my nose. Oh, it smells like chocolate.
Yeah, and Yuengling.
It smells.
Let me tell you.
Go ahead.
No, I like Yuengling a lot.
I've had a few in my time, but not like enough to be like, I have an opinion of Yuengling. I'm sure I've had some at like cookouts or something, or just at the bar when they're like, yeah, here you go. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. But never have I gone, I'm going to get a Yuengling.
Are you excited? You've been holding on to it for an hour. Have you at least put it in the refrigerator?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I put it back in the fridge and thought, just in case Jeff doesn't get back to me quickly, it's still cold. So it is actually pretty cold actually. And
this the beer that when you opened up the fridge it fell out of the fridge?
No, it's the green one that I know. I think I gave you ? Not the Holly Jolly, but the other holiday beer.
Yeah,
that one fell out, and I got 4 of them left or whatever. And I haven't tasted those either. This is why I grabbed this one though, because there's like a wide assortment of beer in my fridge right now. Like there is lots of stuff. And then I've got outside of my fridge, I've got boxes now full of other things that are just like assortments. I've never have anything like you could have gone in my fridge any other time of the year and been like, "Oh, Dave just drinks Miller Lite." Like like that's all that's in here. Now it's everything. There's 12 different kinds of beer, and they're all different sizes, and sometimes there's only one can of each kind. And all right.
I'll tell you one industry that hasn't been slowed down by the coronavirus is the holiday beer industry. You
Absolutely
can still
not.
find them everywhere.
Speaking of the holiday beers, Jeff, this
Yeah.
smells more chocolatey than
Then
any
the
of the other
milkshakes.
than any of the milkshakes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, are you ready? You ready to try this?
Oh yeah. I'm ready.
Oh,
It's really good.
oh, and it's smooth, and it's got a weird little zing on the end that I'm not a huge fan of, but that's just kind of a beer thing.
That's the porter type. That's
Yeah,
the porter size.
it's yeah, right. It's the porter. It's the end of the porter, but it is smooth and chocolately going down, and like the aftertaste isn't so much that I'm like, ooh, I don't like it. It's like, no, like that's what a beer's like. But if you were to, immediately reach for like some bar food, like some pretzels, like some salty pretzels with it, like I'd be like, oh yeah, no, this is the life. This is cinnamon pretzels, so it's all sweet.
And it's so smooth. It's really good.
I'm going for one more. Yeah, chocolatey. And it's not overwhelmingly chocolatey. It's definitely still like a beer. Like some of the milkshake stouts, if you guys have watched the other videos here on the channel, like, I don't know, they were overwhelming in whatever flavor they were a bit.
And some of them had no flavor.
Yeah, like the salted caramel where you're like, this is just a salty beer.
Yeah. And you could tell in the milkshake stouts 9-3, they're like, oh, we ran out of ideas. This is good. This isn't even like a holiday beer or anything. It's just Yuengling decided to put Hershey's chocolate in their beer.
Yeah, and Hershey's is a national brand, yet it feels like a personal brand to us because we're in Ohio, and I've been to Hershey, Pennsylvania, like quite a bit, and I've been to Hershey Park several times. And if you know my very early YouTube videos from like 2007, we had this giant stuffed Hershey Kiss that was in like tons of the videos.
Oh yeah, I remember that. So Yuengling bottles in Pottsville, Pennsylvania, and I believe that's close to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's interesting.
So they probably get it right from the. I don't. Do they have a factory in Hershey, Pennsylvania?
I assume so. I assume it's near Hershey Park. I'm sure they make some of that chocolate, because I think you can go on like a tour at Hershey Park. It's been quite a few years where they're like, here's all our cocoa and how we make chocolate bars and blah blah blah, and Reese's.
The only thing that would make this more personal if it says like Yuengling Malleys.
Yeah, right, exactly. And they could even use the same recipe. Whatever part of the chocolate process they're using to mix with the Hershey's, like, I'm sure it's the same. Everybody makes chocolate the same kind of way. Use like a Mally's fudge. Oh, it'd be so good. It could be so good.
Oh gosh, Mally's fudge. Oh my gosh.
And then do a peanut butter one with Reese's peanut butter, because Reese's peanut butter is different than all the other. And then put that in a variety pack, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm in heaven. This is my new favorite beer. This is the only thing I keep in the fridge. It's just
the Yuengling candy bar variety pack.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That, or you could make one with Heath. If we need to stay into like the Hershey's brands, you could
what about Reese's?
Yeah, so you make a Reese's, Heath, and and Hershey's, and so they're all Hershey's branded chocolates and peanut butter.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
This is pretty good. I give this a solid 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
Even at 2 a.m, this is pretty good. And I didn't drink enough. I didn't have enough drinks during Among Us to be like, all right, this is just going to taste good just because. No, this is only like the second beer I was going to open, and then I opened it and felt really bad.
And then you just didn't drink any other beer?
No, I didn't, because I thought I better not, because I'll just open the wrong thing, and I'll be like, well, here's another episode I ruined at 2 a.m. Anyway, Jeff.
Happens to all of us.
Jeff, thank you so much for giving me this experience. Thank you for finding this wherever you found this.
I found it in when I went on vacation in a cabin. We went to the store to stock up on food, and I was just sitting there. I was like, I have to get this.
Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to turn that down either. Thanks for watching the Snack Network, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, if you are a fan of Hershey's, if you're a fan of beer tasting, if you're a fan of tasting new things, snacks, foods, beverages, subscribe to the channel.
Of the Snack Network.
Subscribe. Somebody on Facebook tonight said, give me free snacks to us. And we're like, we don't do that. Give us snacks. Subscribe already.
Wanted free snacks from us.
Yeah. Like the video, and we'll see you guys next time. Comment down below if there's anything you want us to try. That's Jeff Daly. I'm Dave Moore. Links down below, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
BB with JD and DM.
Beverage Buddies, we try drinks.